Hello, my name is Stephanie Stewart. My team, the collaborators, and I are working closely with the Cupcake Company in resolving two essential problems the Cupcake Company is having with customer information management and outstanding paper invoicing. The plan our team has chosen is to strategically address each issue with our client, the Cupcake Company, and to breaking down each issue they are facing and work closely with the company on enhancing their software used within the company to better equip them on forming lasting customer relationships while forming a profitable and growing business. Now, we researched and collaborated with the company and how they operated to find the best software, QuickBooks, that would be easily manageable to maintain as well as easily capable to train their employees and management staff on to ensure their constant success in their growing business. Now, this software would help establish the customer relationships they desperately needed to keep the company growing while also maintaining up-to-date records, ensuring faster service, reliable, accurate bookkeeping, and keeping them up to date in the technology world while having one system uniting the whole company, allowing the Cupcake Company to focus primarily on its baked goods, customers, and vastly growing business. Now, the Cupcake Company has been a widely successful pastry company thus far, but the expansion has resulted many inefficiencies. Though the new store had just opened and business continues to go on, however, the lack of updates and technology has suffered. My team's goal is to address, evaluate, and handle the problems the company is facing with customer information management and paper invoicing. With a step-by-step process, we are going to show we plan to resolve and ensure growth with the potential of a second location of the Cupcake Factory. Now, the first problem we are going to address that the Cupcake Company is facing is customer information management. Those who need to know the personal information such as phone numbers, birth dates, likes and dislikes, or purchase history of the customers who place the orders are not getting this information. Instead, it goes into a written order, then into a cabinet where it stays. Thus, this is where the problem lies in the customer information management within the company. Now, the current process is when customers are coming into the bakery, they are welcomed by a frontline staff member who takes the order by paper and puts all their personal information on the order also. Now, the customer work order form with everything else is sent to the bakers, and after the order is fulfilled, the order form is sent to accounting. From there, it is converted into an invoice and filed along with all the other work orders and lost in the paperwork of orders. When repeat customers come in, they have to restart the process all over again, as if they were new customers walking into the bakery for the first time every single time. Now, my fellow team member Tian Wen will be continuing the process of addressing who is involved, the cause of the first problem, and impacts or pains that the Cupcake Company is dealing with.
Hello, my name is Tin. So the question is who's involved in problem number one? Well, the answer is involve all three levels of stakeholders of the company. First of all, the problem directly affects the CEO because it will prevent the CEO from effectively accomplishing his goal of developing a personal relationship with the customer. The problem will then affect the administrative staff because it would not provide them with relevant information about customer that will allow them to make adjustments and decisions to improve the business. Lastly, affected the most by the problem are the frontline staff members. They are the one that directly provide service to the customer and interacting with them. As a whole, this problem affects all levels of stakeholders of the company. So what causes the problem? The system right now is paper-based and relies heavily on the transporting of information between stakeholders. The outdated paper-based system provides an insufficient flow of information between staff members of the company, and that causes delay in decision making and marketing strategy. So let's discuss some negative impacts and pains that the problem causes. First is time. This insufficient process of recording customer information is extremely time consuming and ineffective. Secondly, the problem opens doors for customers to choose competitions who's better meet their need than the Cupcake Company, and that will reduce future business opportunities. Next is the potentials of losing returning customer. The current process increases the chances of mistake, and there might be serious consequences for messing up customer order. Of the pains above, later most important one, which is the potential for loss of money. My next group member, Carly, will introduce us to a software that can potentially solve the problem. Thank you.
QuickBooks Point of Sale is a customer relationship management service that has everything the business needs to succeed in current and future customer information management. Specifically, it has the benefits and features, resolution, and specific solutions that the business needs to succeed. Benefits and features include getting to know your customers, rewarding the best customers, and payment reminders. Resolution includes goal achievement and efficiency, which help increase business process functionality. And lastly, specific solutions include rewards, archiving customer information, tracking the inventory, which lets you know what your customers are purchasing and what they're sending back to the store, and synchronizing with QuickBooks Accounting, making all of your systems integrate seamlessly. This is Carly with the Collaborators, and today I'm going to show you a live demonstration of the QuickBooks accounting software, specifically customizing your invoices. This is called the dashboard. It has all of our basic information on it. It shows invoices, expenses, profit and loss, and sales. So from here we can click on Customize Your Invoice. We can change our template, add logos, change colors, and we can even change the font. Print settings are available for those that like to have a hard copy. One tab over is Content. The Email tab allows you to customize your emails. You can use greetings for your customers, change the subject, and you can even decide if you want it to be an invoice, estimate, or sales receipt. Last of all is the Payment tab. You can do bank transfers for payments or credit cards. This is what our finished invoice looks like and what the customer will see. When they access their email, they'll have the option to pay right away. So now we're done with our invoice and we can submit it. Although there are several benefits associated with QuickBooks Point of Sale, it remains cost-effective for the Cupcake Company. Training includes free webinars, tutorial videos, and experts who can be brought in for a nominal fee. Additionally, customer service representatives are on standby during select hours. Costs include one-time startup fees that range from different packages including Basic, Pro, and Multi-Store, which are all inclusive. Implementation time depends on how long it takes for your staff to get trained and for setup and hardware to be installed. Usually, it could take about 3 weeks, giving each staff member enough time to understand the content and get ready to use it. Benefits identified, qualified, and quantified include time and money. The time that's saved is exponential, and money is increased and turned into sales by using target markets from the information obtained from the CRM system. Next, we're going to have Chandler, who will tell you about another problem that the Cupcake Company has been facing.
Hello everybody, my name is Chandler Childress, and today I am lucky enough to tell you about the second problem that the Cupcake Company is actually undergoing. But first things first, let's talk about the problem description and also the current process. So, according to the accounting representative there at the Cupcake Company, in any given month, the outstanding accounts receivable is upwards towards $18,000. I feel like this is a very large number, and many of these accounts are 90 days past overdue. The goal of the accounts payable and receivable is to be close to zero as possible in each category, and the outstanding balance represents services rendered that have been paid for. For the Cupcake Company, paper invoicing poses a ginormous problem. Everything is done manually, making functionality very low and potential for profit loss even lower. These are huge business no-nos. These are nightmares. You do not want these in your business. So next I will be discussing the current process. The current process of the invoicing system involves the handling of incoming invoices from arrival to post. When a customer comes in to place an order, the order is done on paper. This is considered the beginning of the invoicing process. The order fulfillment and billing are all done manually, which takes a lot of time and manpower. The final step in the invoicing system is done by the company's CPA, who physically mails the paper invoice to the customer and awaits for the payment. So next, I will be passing it off to Veronica. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Chandler. This is Veronica, and I'm going to be explaining who is involved in the process, what is the cause of the problem, and what are the impacts or pains that we present. So the invoicing process includes a couple of departments from the cupcake company, which are staff members, mainly the accounts receivable department. That's the main department right now. That includes the bookkeepers and the CPA, which is the certified public accountant, and of course customers. Now, when applying the invoicing process into a company, there are several steps that could be simplified applying software that it could make everything more automatic. So in this case, the cause of the problem is the lack of technology, since everything that the company does is on paper. Related with the impacts or pains the company presents, we are going to be explaining 4 different categories. The first one is the loss of money. When customers decide not to pay the bills for a couple of months, the company loses money. The second one is a loss of time between departments. When they say send the paperwork from one department to another one, the company is losing time that it could be saved using this technology. The third one is a loss of opportunity. Going back to technology, this technology it could help the company to expand their growth. And the fourth one is the fear of loss. When customers do not receive the bill after a couple of months they have received the service. Thank you so much for listening, and I'm going to introduce Brad, who is going to speak about problem solution 2.
Well, Veronica, thank you for that introduction. My name is Brad Cleveland, and I'm with Team Collaborator. And today I just wanted to share some of my thoughts about how I think QuickBooks accounting software can greatly benefit the Cupcake Company. One of the problems described by the Cupcake Company was invoice management or lack thereof. And so basically the QuickBooks accounting software I think will solve that completely. First and foremost, it integrates directly with the QuickBooks desktop that we discussed earlier in the presentation, the POS system. Basically, once a customer's order is taken, it's automatically integrated into the accounting software. From there, it can be the customer can be invoiced, mailed out directly, or via email. Once that's done, reports can be generated at any time within seconds to show the status of which invoices or which clients have paid and which ones are still outstanding. One of the awesome features of QuickBooks accounting software is it can be accessed from anywhere. So any computer, you can access it, make changes, send invoices, update statuses, all of those things. The things that you can't do with manual paper invoices. Best of all, I think it reduces time and space, so you don't have to have all the space necessary for storing paper invoices, and you also don't have to spend a lot of time going through boxes trying to find the invoices and matching those with the ones paid and not paid and other clients and things like that. The cost of this program is about $600 a year for the Cupcake Company. The training is pretty much self-taught online with self-help videos on the company's website, and they also have a 24-hour help desk. So hopefully that answers a lot of the questions, and those are the reasons I think QuickBooks accounting software will be a great choice for the Cupcake Company.